On the road again. I am rocking the Chevrolets, and I'm gonna go get water and dog food and orange juice and apple juice. I'm gonna drink some juices. I didn't eat yet, no problems. I'm processing, and I got lots of good water, or I had it up until now. So I'm hydrated. I'm breathing in that good ass prana, and I appreciate your love. It's exciting. It's like watching a movie, except you're in the movie. We are basically just in a physical movie called The Human Experience, and I'm playing the role of Dustin Brad. So even in worst case scenario situation for me, I'll still be okay, right? There's just ways where it could be better. But what are you gonna do, right? It's rough for you too, and I love you. Wish I could help you. I wish everybody could help everybody. Remember that analogy, or I've even seen it been animated with the spoons, the long spoons, like too big to feed yourself, but perfect length to feed another. Yeah, I'm super excited to Voltron up with the people that are super into and committed to destroying this matrix. Just saying, a conscious way to have in the way you have a relationship in your mind and your heart and your actions with everything outside of you, right? And how it reacts back to you and reflects. So there's a lot of demolition that needs to be done before the construction. And lots of us have the blueprints, so we're so eager to do the construction. And this demolition is just the pits. Someone had to do it. The way I see it, is in this plane of existence, there's linear time. Let's just talk about this dimension that we know about. If we want to get to heaven in linear time, is it just there? Or does it grow like a seed, like a baby, like an idea? I think we just needed to go through what's not going to be there so we can make sure we know what's there. Talking about heaven, talking about having all of our needs and wants met. And knowing, imagine knowing that in your realm of existence, in the plane you exist on, there's no dogs or cats in cages. There's no horses behind fences. There's no wolves in traps. There's no ducks or pigs, lambs. Nobody's at a slaughterhouse. Imagine knowing that. Nobody wants to break in your house. You don't need to lock your door. Imagine knowing that your kids are safe. Around wild animals, around strangers. Hummingbird love. Imagine knowing that you have the information accessible to you to heal the body in such a way where you could extend its life and its quality of living to the point where you might not even be able to comprehend it at this level. I'm not saying I got it and I'm better than you and I got something. No, I'm just saying, like, we're going to be in tip top. We've been targeted from all angles. Every way to make this life hard has been done. There's many ways that a human could digest and process that, and I believe because there's infinite timelines, it allows for one to process it at the gentlest way for them to digest. So, and the truth is only a truth until you get to the next level, and then you realize you just needed to stand there to see the truth at that level. But I think that with the timelines, there's a timeline you could say where it's just this mind virus that is just anti-life, which is just the opposite of motherly love. There's also ways to say that and see that this physical experience, the matrix, the womb, for the formless essence of consciousness that you are, I am, to experience sensations and time and separation between pleasure and pain. We had to have time. Time allows for the difference of pleasure and pain to be recognized. It's time that allows for what was something to become another. And in physical, we have space and time. So this is the now time and this is the space where we as a collective have identified everything that we don't want, that is not heavenly, that is not godly, that is not comfortable, that is not appropriate, that is not loving. Everything is possible. Everything you've seen is possible within the realms of human potentials. Just because you can stab someone for their shoes doesn't mean you're going to. So having these potentials doesn't mean we have to play them out. We don't have to, we have to have this contrast. Of course, we have to have the black night to see the beautiful stars shine. But we only needed to know what wasn't appropriate and acceptable, duplicatable, what's not human. And then we could just create that heaven. And maybe we'll have to process some more trauma than some of the generations that come after us. But we'll make it better because it's just other aspects of the one. We don't need to identify with, so much of the individual. Sometimes it's important to, of course, but there's times we're reflecting on what's better for the whole. It's just sometimes that's even easier to process through the human mind. I just feel like we needed to know everything we know and have experienced individually and collectively what we have, so that way we can now not create or allow any of that. I feel like there's creepers behind me. Energy's been weird today. What you gonna do? Just keep swimming. What's up, Hawk? This place is pretty cool, middle of nowhere-ish on top of a hill, but beautiful bird energy and lots of greenery. Love you. Reach out if I can pray for you. Send you some Reiki love energy. Love you, friends.